Good morning, Bulambuli. Good morning, Sironko. Good morning, Bududa. Good morning, Bamasaba from Masaba land. Good morning, Bamasaba from Kampala, from Gulu, from all over Uganda, from all over Eastern Africa, Kunjani, our Bamasaba in Southern Africa. Today is a Monday. Monday when? Hello. Oh, those are the effects of COVID-19 that most people's calendars got erased or others got corrupted somehow. We greet you from Mbale city, the city of Masabaland. We are right here broadcasting from Bishop Wasike Road at the Upland House, particularly at Mobile Coffee. We greet you all. I am called the Wamai Mutambo, the host of this program, morning program. Today we've started a little bit late, but thank God we are there. We are good to go. We are here to discuss the breaking morning news and other day-to-day unfoldings. We welcome you, our viewers from all over the world. We are streaming live on YouTube, on X, and other social media platforms. I am here with my colleague, one of the panelists. He's a businessman, he's a social worker, sometimes he's a political man. I take this moment to welcome you, and I'll request that you say hello to our viewers before we can continue.
All right, thank you very much, the host, the media team, and the Kadodi Media family, and the viewers outside there who are watching us live on YouTube channel and the other social media handles. Good morning, everybody. Here in Mbale, it is a good morning. There is a good sunshine. There is a moderate air. There is a fresh climate here. So, good morning there. We are okay here. We're in political season. We're in business season. We are entering in Christmas soon. So, we are good. I'm good. I'm called Wepukuru Abuna from here in Masabaland. Although basically in Mutoto here, it is where I base. And I'm so glad and happy that I'm on this talk show this morning to air out whatever is happening in our community, in our surrounding areas, as we build on that. Thank you. We are going to continue engaging together. Thank you, viewers, and thank you, the host.
Thank you, my brother Ebuneli. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Today is 14th, a Monday of July, not 15th, actually, as you said. I thought you would correct that, but anyway, I know the cause of that. Whether intentional or not, anyway, that is a discussion for another time. So I take this moment to welcome you and welcome all the live streamers outside there. Just like I said, we are going to discuss matters within our city and outside the city and within the entire country. Today is 14th, which means we have only 2 days of campaigning of NRM primaries. I don't know what is happening in FDC. I am told they are about to go for their national delegates conference to elect their flag bearers. We are also told that outside the Mbale district is about to shift their headquarters. It is a very significant activity. I don't know. We are also told that our people in the market, the central market of Mbale, the URA is trying to address the challenges of tax collection. by registering all the traders. I am told, I don't know if you have heard about it, and other activities. So I will welcome you now that you give us some news. You give us some news as we move forward.
Thank you very much, my fellow panelists, and at the same time a host. As we talked earlier the other time, the season we are in now is a political season, and more activities to come ahead. There are party primaries. We are in the primary stage of party preparing their candidates in different positions. NUP is still welcoming members to hand in papers. NRM, they are in flag. I think by Thursday, everything will be moving on. I saw DP and the other thing, they have done so. So that's the news around and what we may talk about. Only good news I'm hearing is that we have got 5 town councils all over the country, including Mbale town council, which is where the other side. That's the good news I'm hearing from here. It is still new, but it is approved, as I may think so. The other thing is that have been in the field. There are campaigns, there are awards. Like police cases are like police cases, including day and night. Recently, the trending news, most especially here in Bamasaba land, is the DPC who called one of the candidates, thinking that he's calling the different candidate. Kube is calling the opponent of the candidate he was supposed to call. The one who picked the call was aware. This one called the other one is candidate. This one kept quiet, continued asking everything until he vomited whatever should not be vomited to him. What happened is being called to Kampala. I think.
Is it the DPC or the RDC?
It was the RDC, but it being a security team, so.
Just called them.
Yeah, it was because we are not in security scenarios. Otherwise, that is what is training here. Then the other one is malicious talks to candidates and everyone. So otherwise, those are the news which is happening here for what we may talk about. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. I thought you talk about the issue of the central market. I am told URA is registering people and the traders particularly. And I thought it's a notable process that we may not. And being a businessman, I thought you have some information. How is the exercise being conducted? Are you aware about it?
Okay, thank you very much. Me being in the central market, that's true. Wow, we have been seeing several activities being conducted in the central market, registering members, replacing landlords to tenants, many activities. So we were used. So recently, the fresh one which is happening is the Uganda Revenue Authority being registering all the traders in the central market. Maybe they want to estimate to know how much income comes in, and they negotiate with the Mbale State Council to see how the revenue is being collected directly to the revenue. Then this one of local council. So that is what is happening. They are moving a lockup to the lockup, and pitches to pitches, even this one of ground ones. So they are registering each member. You register, you tell what you pay, and you talk more like that. And they are so friendly. People are talking to them. They are being given ideas. The other time before coming in, I saw Uganda Revenue Authority. They had their meeting with vendors of 2 to 3 days, informing them how to do everything, how to register, how to pay like that. And the activity exercise which is happening in Central Market is moving on very well and so friendly. So I don't see any challenge.
How long is it going to take?
I'm not a spokesperson of revenue. I don't know how long it may take. That question could be better to Mr. PRO of Mbale State Council, who may reply this. But for me, I don't know how long it's going to take. But so far, it has taken almost a week. Yeah, as I speak now, if they continue today, they have taken almost 1 week. So if they continue, they may take over 2 weeks. But I don't have clear information how long they are going to stay there. Otherwise, Central Market is nowadays moving in well. Clean is there. Electricity improvement is there. Not like the previous ones time when we used to have a direct chairman. But this time around, everything in Central Market is okay. Although there are challenges for harvest handling, where supply becomes more and demand goes down. And the storing fresh veggies, tomatoes, foods is so not good in the Central Market. People try hard to do more work, planting, doing what, but after harvesting, you find they compete in the market there, bringing the downfall of the price. Demand goes low, and supply becomes higher. So, if it's this Central Market, we could have been having some steps of pro-harvest handling or refrigerators of keeping these things safe. Our people in Eastern here or in Central Market would earn more money than I may see now. That's the challenge. And many business which is happening in Central Market is fresh foods. We are in Mbale here, there is rain, there's a good fertile soil, you can plant. In 2 weeks you reap, you bring in the Central Market. But I see they have not been being helped much more. But if government or any other well-wisher or any other organization like the ones I have been seeing who have helped this one of peaches, if they come in, plan for these people, having a refrigerator or teaching them how to handle everything after harvest, it could be so better. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother, for giving us an overview of the activities of the main market. We thank you so much. Here we're welcoming our brother from Maluku. You're welcome, Philip. Before we can proceed, I am going to give you about 3 minutes to introduce yourself and tell us about the youth life in Mbale City, so that and give your thought on how you think things should move. I know you are very active in the issues of the youths with some business. How is business? How are the youths engaged in business? What are the challenges? What do you think should be done?
You're welcome, my brother. My name is Warem Ndongpa Phillips. I'm from Nebi District. There is a lot of challenge that we got in the youth generation of these days. They don't want to work. For them, they think that making money is all about sitting down, and they think about the parents' money. And our money is the money for not someone to just not make for it. You are the one to make your money. If my dad got a money, we do some business together. So here, we are live in Mbale. Thank you for this life generation that we are given to us. What I know that we should believe in one thing. If you don't make your own money, no one cannot make your money. Your dad's money will not be your money. So a lot of young generation these days, they're sitting down, they don't want to work. They're moving around, they are taking their times, and they don't have nothing to do. So we just beg for young government of this young generation of ours that one day, if this generation can just make something for us. I want these boys who sleeping around the roads. What are they doing? You get a big person sleeping around the road. You get someone who can work for us sleeping in the road. So I thank you that everything is going to be good for this young generation of ours. In terms of business, I'm going to talk one thing of business. I cannot have 4 million. I hold a phone of 5 million and I got no business with me. So that's my big gentleman been like trying to talk with me. How can you handle a phone of 10 million and you have no business? How can you handle a phone of 700,000 and you have no business? So this is what just government should help us. My name remains Warem Ndongpa Phillips. Thank you for this program. May God bless you.
Thank you, Philip Warren. We thank you for that insight. My brother here is also a young man, and being a political leader, I'm sure he knows much about the issues affecting the youth, the challenges they are facing. What would you do? What would you say about the life of the young people? You know, when you say the youth, sometimes you find a person of 50 years calling himself a youth. You find a person of even 60. Like when you move, you find that there are churches where the chairpersons of the youth are about 65 years old. And I also saw some people in some leaders in the political parties. A person who did his certificate of education about 25 years ago is also contesting as a youth leader. So, what do you talk about? What's your take on the youth and their activity, their lifestyle, and the challenges if they are there?
Okay. Thank you very much. Viewers out there, before this system of British coming in here, someone who has been being grown old, we used to see on the gray hair and his status, but everyone is a youth. Because as long as you have parents home there, still, although you grow old, they call you my son, my daughter, my girl is there. The girl of so and so, the daughter of so and so. No, this is why it's so, these people, sorry, they came in, they brought these gaps of calling this one is a youth, this is a teenager, this. So we changed, but as long as you are energetic, you look good, God has given you a good shape. You used to call yourself a youth. It is you who decides. You understand? There are youths outside there who had decided to make themselves old. They get tint, they make the hair to become gray. So those ones are not youth. They look as if they are old, which means they want to be old. But you find them out there making easy gray hair black. Then that one wants to be a youth more and more. So which means we are all a youth. It depends. We used to attend churches, but we have a song which we sing. In the house of the Lord, we are all sons and daughters. No one is older than the other one.
So being a youth is by choice.
By choice.
And to be or not.
Actually, that is it. Thank you very much. So, addition to that, recently we had the youth parliament here in Mbale municipal chambers. We had elections. By the way, I'm among the youth leaders here in Bugisu sub-region. And I thank those who elected me as a youth chief whip in the Eastern Youth Parliament. Soon we are holding a National Youth Parliament in Kampala, and we shall talk more about youth outside there. What we talked about is what you are asking me almost. Youth outside here, most especially in the Bugisu region where we know more, they are not doing so well. Not that they don't want to do so well, but we look that they have not been being helped much more to come out. When we look like now, politically, we grew up telling us that youth are leaders of tomorrow. Youth are leaders of tomorrow, and tomorrow most of the youth in politics is today. You join politics, you go on. But you look politics of nowadays, it is being monetized more. You have to pay this to get this. It is like when you are going for a job interview and they say we need experience of 5 years or 3 years, which means automatically they have kicked you out. Who is fresh from the campus or from the course? Which experience are you going to bring in? Youth monetizing politics. Youth have been being eliminated out because of not having money, but they have ideas. Next on that, youth outside here, they are working more to see that they survive. But there are challenges which is affecting more of their growing capacity. One of it is when we discussed in the youth parliament here, is that these youth, most of them, they lack capital, accessing funds like financial institutions like banks and that. They are not being helped much more. They are not being educated. Application fees, requirements like land titles, security, etc. So youth out who is cooking chapati, who needs like 200,000, 400,000, is not being helped much more to get that funds to move on. Then addition on that, there is what we call literacy and them, teaching them on what to do, how to handle what. It's also becoming a problem. We thank that people, God is helping this country or nation. People are knowing that skilling the people is much more important than giving them data of British Columbia, etc., etc. So we emphasize that if people come out here like a government and empower more in skilling them, like how to make a cloth, how to make bricks, and how to make machines, and how to make any other things using your hands. For us, we grew up in our days, we had a course called the handiwork in P1. You can make a rope, you go home, make a football, you bring to the teacher. Then we continue like that. We knew how to make ropes. I used to sell ropes of goats, cows, using hands. Nowadays, it was eliminated by the fact that it has been brought back. So we emphasize that if we skill the youth, we equip them with the equipments, we empower them, we monitor, that will be so good. Like one time, World Bank had a comment which said that any country which needs development, it should include the youth. If you don't have a youth in your development, then that is not a development in any country. That is a comment of World Bank. So youth should be empowered with skills, with the equipments, with the knowledge, and giving them out platforms to do what they feel like. Others don't have skills, but they have talents. Most talents are dying out behind here because they are not being given platforms to share out what to do. There is an MP of the area is vying for membership of parliament, but the people are looking him on different side as if he's entertaining them. But because that platform was not being given to him when he used to be in high school or in primary level, he could have earned in that talent more than people are misusing it today. You will find a TikTok going viral, himself is not earning anything. But a TikTok creator or a content creator is earning much more than him. So if we use such examples and we change them, our youth here are going to earn more and more and more. You understand? So we should keep on learning, empowering youth, creating talent platforms, like having a hall in a city like Mbale here. You call out a youth in one day, in a month, to come, and you have any talent, you give him a platform, you bring out videos, cameras, media team, they share goes viral. You will find that they are being picked and they earn something. That's how the nation will grow. That's how Bamasaba region will end up growing and move on like that. There are other challenges of climate change which are affecting youth here, which we should not give any eye aside. We have, when floods come, they sweep these plants. Most of the youth here in this region plant, so they become so rampant. Most of them lose houses, they lose parents because of climate change. There's what we call being displaced. They bring you from Bududa to Bulambuli, where you are not used. Climate change also is affecting most of the youth here in the region. So if we focus on climate change building, like planting trees, farming them, doing what, creating water channels, where to dig, where not to dig, it will so improve here, youth to be heard. So moderator, that's my views as I may continue from where you take. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. I want to react on talk about, you talked about a platform, but already we have a platform here. You and me are discussing very pertinent issues. So you can't say that we don't have the platform. Everybody can talk about anything from wherever. You see, you can't build a house on nothing. There must be a foundation. So if you have such people and you intend to, you want them, media to cover them. This is a media, and we have a feeling that that we can offer such airtime to them. If you know any and they need a platform, bring them around here. We can make a program. We have a bigger space, a bigger studio room. We can take them there and engage them, and they display their capabilities. You talked about the youths. The youth, yeah, youth can be by choice, but also, I don't want us to implicate the whites, because the whites came here, they found when we were in Masaba land, Mbale, the festivity of Mbale is so significant that it has a meaning. Every stage of circumcision in Masaba land has a significant meaning. Right from going to visit the relatives, coming back, preparing the drink, and also when you get circumcised, you would have transcended from one stage to another. So we can't implicate the whites that they came and tried to create. We had these things already in place, and they are so significant that even if we are in the .com world, you can't make Mbale or circumcision a .com. That is, it is among the most preserved cultures I think we have in this country, and yeah, I know sometimes we create, I'm not saying you are creating an excuse, but say for what you said, that someone needs capital. I know of people who have invested a lot of money, most especially in transport. Someone will buy a motorbike to give a young person, but at the end of the day, after giving him, instead of becoming an employee, he turns out to become an employer too. So at the end of it, the whole system is distorted. I have seen very many people who have bought, at times I feel there is a problem. There is a problem in our money flow system. You find a person is buying an omnibus, or call it a taxi, at over 80 million shillings, and he's earning even less than 100,000 per day. So 100,000 per day, when will you recover the 80 million? And are you aware of the wear and tear? So at the end of it, that's why everything becomes they become very complicated. So sometimes you can't say there is no capital. I have a person I know, he is operating from the main market, central market of Mbale, and he always use 100,000. He deals in fresh goods. Some goes to Anale, he buys eggplants, a basket at about 60,000, two at about 100,000. By 6, he's at the central market. By 10, he's done with selling. At the end of it, he's earning about 50,000 shillings out of 100,000 shillings. So sometimes we look down on certain activities, and we always think that capital is the cash. Cash is cash and capital is capital. Capital, by virtue of having an idea, that's the part of the capital. And that is one of the most expensive, the priceless part of the capital. But people, I don't know how they look at it, but I think we should also we should get up and do what we are supposed to do. we should not always look for excuses that maybe I am like this because of this and that. No, get up and you'll be found doing something, and you can complain. Actually, when you are doing something, you have a right to complain. But when you are not doing anything, then you even don't have a right to say to complain. Because out of complaining, what are you complaining about? You even don't know what you are complaining about. So do something and complain from there. That would be my advice. Let's welcome another panelist here. Let him introduce himself as we move on. But we only have about 5 minutes to go, so you can have a word or two.
Bamasaba mwinayo bene muriena sekama sina barakwale hamani nawangalia na mushirimba shembale atenga ndu Bamasaba mwanyala
wakwale hamani hwasimile wanyala wahukobosa muru Bamasaba shalelo abehulihu upaka holufumbi hulu mululimi lwefe lufuti umukosi ebune wakobola bona muru Bamasaba nga nobeho nibilomo bibili bitaru ibulafuyo nga nihumalilise program yefu.
Okay, wanyala abi moderator arino la mulu lwefu lwano lwengo khongaya mukhubona nga nikhukhola lukana nga khuli khukanikha khu issues nadala tsili national tsiri sesendela khukobola mubigato namwe mubikele byo musole lushembezela yelalela lebududo okhamanyila khani motokha eliwo khusibalokho okhamanyila khari ni Mbale eliwo nenga akanibwa buyeti lwekhuba wasalikhile fine ali khusisila kumusolo. That is the second important thing mushibalongo shikila khubakanikhilile so khukhwirebamo wafunila mali cause the country we are in shalelezi khulimo finding out is that survival is for the fittest. Bulu khobira masawetsa avira mukukubisi bilwe kumwinya oti pamakhulomana mu central market yonga shulini bukesibu bwakalambo nga sina khukingila mono ofune bitano sibilikwe kumwinya oti no byalile kawewo nalo mwene no kholima na mutoto mushale bududeyo lugudo lwayonekha khakana khumalakho khomuyetore kele banamo khukobosana bandu abalakinga jili bali kamapesta. But the idea of the government lwekhuba mundu kasirasula kumusolo government ile entitled khumuyeta mungeli tsyose khuli ni community development officers mubyale niba identifying ibindu byesi khuli khukanawo bino babirera khu platform nga babirere government ya implement babayeta. You understand? Chelo khoni kamapesi kesi bali khukaba ilo bari parish modo yaba baremyoga nenga walolelela khu favoring omusoleli namwe yusu shembezayi sibali khoni khaslot khesi bano barari basoleli bali ano khulevei sikhali mota kabosi nomusoleli umenya ni rarawe ate balo bari munzu bawamba bantu binga nomusoleli unikimya 16 ukhwikha asi lokhubelo basoleli batsowa kamangu ni bukasi bukali bali mababaya bakhola ne wamuyetiloria sese nandilo melenge khubasomesa avoiding illiterates mubyalo sikhola nabi khubalekela lukana shino nina shino fanga khutsokho bazikabe basiya babusa babarera basomesa basubuzi bakhusomesa khaliwo wasomesa khulutwelari wakhakhala kabusa bunyazo bwara khulugudo khubakula nambazendabe khana situfu ukundi walomaringa wabusile kasasi lomusetesi ulimo ari umundu akhukula khuza khurebula afuna kamapesi wasiboneta so khwakenda khuri pole pole basole khwandi bayetile mukhuba empoweringa khuri khubakanikhelila khubayenzela bye khurambisa ni khubambanga basoleli lwekhuba omusoleli ngomulebe namakhulo monyala wamuwa epikipiki fine wa misbehaving nenyele yaba age wabone ilinga nubone ekhafu bari ilikho hit ari wamba wasinza ori ekhafu ikana lwekhuba ilikho hit usinze tawe okihandolingila mumbela yayo paka nukifunile ngelisi inatereramo yiwosi nebasole balio balishitufu balya kamapesi nga babawele nebabusoleli nenga walumile khureye khung'one khatale khebududa ashibone khukhalangilile khuloma khuri ari basoleli mutsoile slot fulani urera akabeji wowo ba central marketing nga mutse bududa mutsa mukhatalakho mwakula ebindu ibyo mwakulakho basole bayigata bakhola circles tsabwe kene betsa mubayeta oba wambale resort oba we hotel Kampala oba oli Dubai oba yena wakula ebindu ibyo kule khubasole yete baso bebududo bebe mana afa bebe na misindo bebe waye unababa yete unabona uri khuba khaba creating platforms amakhulo mara ni platforms for creating ano ekadodi media ari khwara neli Mbale iyisi khulomela akhaba Solomon na khwipakile saa etsi khutsenda misindo khwikhale khukholela etokosho unabona ni khola ni network yongene ikhurusilakho ni khusibangana kutsa khutandikho capturing bibe viral so musoleliyo zili khumuyeta ndo nyamu advocating ila wamukanikhili wamuyila shiyila kilakho wamulomela basoleli shalelo walangila ori khunetsano khubusa nango liyo ni khatale ni sunyawo okesa bakumupila obonyala bufino obonyala bulimi obonyala sina isoka ni khesi shibala that could do so better shomyo sheze kwandi yetela mubasoleli to bring them nearer services inga tsinutiyeta baso khabarere oni challenge ye health implications mubasoleli ilimendwasi yabamo ale pregnancy yabamo drug abuse yabamo bindu bikali nabi nebili khuba affecting lwe khutakhumanyata ni Bible yashira makhalere bantu bange bononesebwa butamanya sili bali buli musozi ubone bulafu yokhokhola shesi wabona ori shesitaza ashikanata ne bali bashikhola lwe kholoba khumanyata nenga wamele wamubolelo wamukanikhila yoba wamcreating the platform imuwamba wamalili you find 1,000 youth in one village wambaza banavuga speak gibos wambaza banalima bosi no nenga khakhola simple factory khakhola buvela aribo nangese khemplan khotandike factory ekumukhele ngana khutse khola basole base bena misindo ekhole kumukhele khane khura mu buchupa be Dubai bakhukula kho bayena araba baso mbana khole 10 bongen ne babandi you understand narimba na employing bandu nga 10 ne olibula fonya khola kho basabuni nyalo khola kho basina nyalo khola kho ba politics nyalo khola kho basi birobiro iyo ngene ngeliso ya khayeta mu community ngemaliriza lyo musani mutwele shibalolo mare ari khakakho nabi ngona kho shibaleshi ushiyila kho khule vekindi khufura kho nisi wasitwi you understand ari try my best to make this world a better place at least more than you found it khakakho nabo bakho nishezo kholila abone ngomusani mutwela Apollo uwatsa khumwesa alma first leave big leave bali khali ni flag ela bandu ari besomba ine flag yewe sili ni atandikha walima abandi banetsa baganeze natandikha that could do so well and better and best so let's help these youths kuba khoni levels kubongela hafita it will do so better nyamu climate change aringese ni bizala bye bambu fo kubyala bambu you know kwamukaba khubusa nenga wazo khuli kwamukula kwamuyila samwe bali bakhola tsinzibula fuyo tsibala binanu khombe ari wenga wakhukulira khuwa empowering basoleli zingo yete basoleli 10 mu Bugisi region ziboye kumwenya wata so shalelo nabelenge ngaye kakhoni nanye bugambo bufwitubo nabyo mabola libalaro wakhasila ne wawulile bona khengani khane esimu yasilile busa name khemurekereza ate khemubona khubenga khugendela atwela mulaikinge musharinge lukana topic discussion zinonga tsabeletsere mwitsa mu comment section oba inbox masharinga ideas mwakhubala khwa improving lano kanikhile khuchino nashino oro climate change nenga nakho bisala fulani mbayetendye waloma khuri yes oba winya kumupila ebulafu yo barono bananu waloma ari babenya kumpila bali bengeyo ne khukhola khuri na bashi oba basubuzi fweno khukula tsingubo tsikhale khwakulisa muno tse mu America zibakwara muni Dubai ni bifo bibindi nendi ni natso khwakhola khuri na imbayeleze namwe baliyo na khapesi shino you understand ba community development officers kuli ni babyala tsinyi walomone nanu kula libwa kwamba resort banako ni bagisi muno bala balibula fuyo ne khukana na mutote Mbale buli wiko babilazi nebo ne Mbale biliyo ina misindwa yena khwakhola khuri thank you very much khuyongele khubonana kana nenga lilo ni mo
awanyala mulebe buneli wakanihile bikali nabi climate change wakanihile khufuna ye lipesi khwasimile nabi ne bambu yoyo kana witsa kumukamba ni naye abandu bamubonakho lukanile nafwe khukana khuyileho mu garden tsefwe khubyaleho so khunabirano ta lwe khube embuka yakhubirirekho program ine ili sponsored ni mobile coffee ya sponsored ni Wanale tourism information center bali ni khuli ni sibalanga bari coffee tour guide accommodation and hospitality management hwabaho ni nabutere legal aid services abandu bonga wakanileho wanale tourism information center onyawa banyola hu namba yawe noti musafu 8 5 2 4 noti 9 2 2 gaye wakanile huba lawyers hwama munabutere legal aid services onyawa banyola hu namba yawe linoti musafu noti ndwera 3 4 ndwera 9 9 so paka aluna hulundi sikana huilemo mube balai. But as long as you have something, it is not good to be